I was sexually abused when I was 5. Then my brother went to prison when I was 8. So for me, this was hard to grow up in a small town without many friends, feeling abused already from the sexual abuse that I faced, and just feeling disconnected in general from my family and from my friends in the world. It made me very defensive. It made me want to get as big and as strong and as fast as possible and successful as possible. Because the more I achieved, the more I felt like a worthy man. The bigger I got, the stronger I got, the more I felt like no one could ever hurt me again. And this darkness that I was feeling from all the pain and disconnection as a child, I put it into sports and said, I'm going to master this and I'm going to be the best that I can be. Now it drove me to be great at my sports. I was a 2-sport All-American, I was All-State in multiple sports, I played professional football.
Goes in his house, and he's wide open down the middle. Lewis House turns the Jets on, and Lewis House takes it to the house. Touchdown House.
But it left me with this deep sense of unfulfillment and darkness inside, because I was doing it all for the wrong reasons. And this is where more pain and disconnection was created. I would achieve at the highest levels, feeling smaller and smaller inside. And I started to get really nasty and aggressive in a lot of instances. I would take this aggression out on the basketball courts. So every few days I would go play pickup basketball until one day I was in a basketball game. It was a heated game. I was guarding a guy who was much bigger than me and older than me. We were both aggressive, fouling each other, blocking each other, holding each other, talking trash. And then it got down to the final point. It was game point for both teams. He had the ball down and he was about to score a layup. So I grab his arm and foul him so he doesn't score. All of a sudden, he turns around and headbutts me. And I see stars. I couldn't hold back anymore. I literally pummeled this person to the ground. I had him in a headlock. I was punching him in his face until someone got us up and got me off of him. And I saw this huge gash of blood coming out of his face. And I remember just shaking and trembling in that moment, thinking to myself, what have I done? I was terrified. I ran back to my place, was just looking in the mirror, shaking, thinking like, who are you? Why are you doing this? Why are you so upset? Why are you getting so mad to want to actually physically hit someone? And I remember just feeling so ashamed and so upset with myself and so mad that I allowed my anger to get the best of me. If I could go back and talk to my younger self, I would say, don't be so hard on yourself. All the self-doubt comes from not feeling loved and connected to by other human beings. So the fear comes back from, if I go after this dream, are people going to accept me as a human being? Am I going to be pushed away to the side? Am I going to be accepted or not? We look at ourselves and say, I'd rather have friends and feel love than go chase the thing I was born to do. And that's, I think, the biggest mistake human beings make. I'd rather have 0 friends and chase what I love than live an average life and have all the friends in the world. Or would I rather say, you know what, I went for it, I was fully used up as a human being, I chased everything my heart desired. Whether I achieved it or not, at least I went for it. That's what I want to be like. Focus on letting go of the things that hold you back. Focus on letting go of the mindset that holds you back, on the stories you tell yourself that hold you back, on the people that hold you back, on the experiences you've had that hold you back. Let them go and start focusing on what's going to move you forward towards that dream you have inside of yourself. The dream will guide your direction. It will put you on the right path. When you do or follow something that isn't your dream, you will always be on the wrong path. So listen to the heart. Lean into the dream.